What's going on, guys? Good morning. What do you mean, what's on my face, brother? What, dude?
What the hell?
You don't like it? Get rid of the mustache. Shave the mustache. I don't think I will. No. I think I like it. No, I think I like it. I'm not shaving it. No, you guys can't. It is uneven. Whatever, dude. All right. I kind of panicked, made this. All right. Listen, here's what happened. Let me explain something here about the mustache. All right. Bro looks like Paul Blart. Stop. Here's what happened. All right. Obviously, I've had a beard forever, obviously, but I got part of my neck done, my neck tattoo. Okay. And I had to shave my beard for the neck tattoo. And so when I did that, I decided I'm going to leave the mustache. I've never had a mustache my entire life. You kind of look like Farva. Stop, bro. I need a liter of cola. So yeah, listen, I've never had a mustache my entire life. I decided when I was shaving my beard for my neck tattoo, I was like, you know what, dude? I'm going to shave a mustache as a joke. But then now at this point, I actually think I look better with a mustache than if I didn't have a mustache. Does that make sense? Fat Scump, Farva, and Paul Blart. All right, man. No, be honest, guys. It doesn't look that bad, right? I don't think it looks that bad, right? Eggman. Like Dr. Eggman? Don't do me like that, Chad. The mustache, it does not look like that. I don't look like that. All right, buddy. Oh, Ray, thank you again for the $20 super chat. Does my wife like my mustache? I don't know. To be honest, I can't tell if she likes it or if she hates it. Like, genuinely. Ask her. She hasn't really ever given me an answer. She did say that she thinks I would look worse with nothing. So she probably does hate it. I mean, I've always had a beard. As long as like we've been together, I've always had a beard. I've never had a mustache my entire life, bro. Yeah, she probably does hate it. Yeah. It is uneven though. I didn't get it professionally barbered or anything. I just kind of raw dogged this myself. You know, I was like shaving for the neck tattoo, and I was like, dude, you know what, bro? I'm gonna leave a mustache. And now here I am. So there's a lot we kind of have to talk about right now between the mustache, neck tattoo, Philly lost. Listen, I'm not gonna make fun of Philly that much. Okay. Can you please admit to me that Jalen Hurts is a bad quarterback? Can you please admit it? Because here's my biggest problem, right? The biggest issue I have is everyone says that Jalen is so good. They're so good, right? And Jalen's a great QB. Brother, he had 4 interceptions, bro. So maybe 5? How many did he have? Did he have 5? Did he have 4 or 5 picks? I can't even remember by the end of it. Philly is so bad, man. So bad. And Jalen, the biggest thing is everyone's like, Jalen's a good QB, such a good quarter. Neck tattoo. Let's talk about it. All right. This side of my head and neck, this is one of the Japanese peony flowers in a neo-traditional black and gray style. For those of you tattoo artists or tattoo lovers out there, that's the style we went with. I love how it turned out, bro. So sick. I personally, just so you guys know, I like a lot of like really heavy black in my tattoos. And this obviously has a lot of that. And we tied it in with my old stuff here with the filigree. I will say we have to touch up a lot of my old stuff now because the new stuff is going to look so new that it makes my old stuff look really old. Okay. So basically this is one of the flowers. And the idea is the other side is going to have the flower as well. Okay. And then the middle this is all going to be like dotted kind of mandala work in the center of my neck. All right. This was about 5 hours. And here's the thing. I didn't tap out. I was ready to keep going. The reason we stopped was because I was bleeding a lot and my neck was really swollen. So as far as tattoo pain goes, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. The back of my knee hurt worse than my neck. Like I was sitting there getting tattooed and I was like, okay, like, and obviously I will say this, the shading, the line work in this wasn't that bad. The shading in this, because it's so heavily shaded, was pretty brutal. I will say that. But the back of my knee, as far as tattoo, I was sitting better for my neck tattoo than I was the back of my knee. The reason we stopped is because my neck actually got really swollen. Like, just because you don't typically have this much like trauma on your neck, you know what I mean? And especially it's a lot of heavy shading, so it's like it was getting really swollen. So Mike didn't want to keep going because like if we got done with this, I would have had to lay on this side and put a bunch of pressure on this and then start my other side of my neck. Basically, Mike was like, I hate not having a finished tattoo, like I really do, but it was a safe decision. I had to do it. So now I have the left side of my neck done, and I have to go back and we have to do the middle and the right. And ideally we can kind of like just ball out and do the right and the middle on my next one. And I'm going to try to do it sooner than later because I love how it looks. I just hate having an incomplete tattoo personally. So, but yeah, so like we had to touch up a lot of my old stuff here, and we still have to go in and touch up a lot of my old stuff with the filigree. But neck tattoo turned out sick. Mike's a goat. I think the mandala in the middle of my neck is going to be the coolest part of the tattoo. Genuinely, it's going to look really good. And Mike really designed it really well, so it literally goes up to the top of my chin and stuff. So the tattoo pain was okay, but the way we had to like bend my neck, it was more uncomfortable than if you're sitting getting your arm tattooed, right? So it's like that is the one thing I would say about it. Like that is the most uncomfortable tattoo I've been through. Because Mike basically had to stand above me, like stretch my neck. That sounded kind of wild. That sounded insane, brother. But it's like he had to like legitimately, he had to bend my neck so it was really flush. And there's just no good way to say this. So I'm just going to stop. But you get the point I'm making. It was not an easy sit. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I love how it looks. And I need to get back down and finish my like rest of my throat ASAP. So... because it's just going to drive me nuts having this not finished throat. I mean, the thing is, a lot of people have tattoos like this. Like they might just have one on this side, one on this side. I just need I like the whole, I don't know if it's my OCD or something. But I will say Eagles gave us a lifeline last night by losing. Cowboys season though it's hard for me. That was our game. That was our game to win, and we lost. So that's a GG, boys. You know, although Philly kind of gave us a lifeline. Let's talk about the Chiefs. I mean, they're not good at football anymore. I don't really know what happened. They're just not good. $50 super chat from Matt. Texans beat the Chiefs. That was my next super chat there. Yes, they did. And I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Man, all of this guy's tattoos are ugly. Yo, Tayson, I don't know if you know this, bro, but people don't get tattoos for you. Does that make sense to you, bro? Like, I wasn't sitting getting this done, be like, man, I really hope this random fuck in my chat named Tayson really likes my tattoo. Like, that wasn't a thought I had, Tayson, right? Because that's not how the world works, right? Because no one gives a fuck about you. That was a little harsh. Whips, fucking ban that guy. Sorry, was that too harsh? My bad. I also don't care. Yo, Perez, 5 gifted, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. A lot of people probably don't like my tattoos, and that's totally fine, by the way. You guys don't need to like my tattoos. I like my tattoos. And bro, I have some of the most fucking cliche tattoos out there. Brother, I got a crown of thorns around my arm in 2008 from a guy that was smoking cigs. You know what I mean? Just like, I walked in, 18 years old. I was like, I'm getting an arm tattoo, bro. And he goes, what do you want, kid? And I was like, bro, I want an armband. Bang. Armband tattoo in 2008, buddy. How much money to save to shave the mustache? You guys don't mess with this, bro. I thought I looked pretty good. I don't care if it's uneven, guys. I'm not a barber, okay? I shaved it and I thought it'd be funny to keep it. Someone in my chat said, how am I gonna get a real job now that I have a neck tattoo? In my opinion, that was our playoff game and we lost it. So I don't expect the Cowboys to make the playoffs now. I don't think it's going to happen. The only way it happens is if Philly keeps choking. Like, we had our own destiny in our hands and we lost. So GG. DJ, thank you for your prime. Jake, thank you for 51 months on YouTube, brother. Oh my God, bro. Jared Goff replied to Tyler picking the Cowboys on his Instagram story. Dude, imagine your own quarterback for your own team sees you pick the opposing team and then they win and your own quarterback is hurt by you. Oh my God, dude, Tyler. Yo. bro picked the Cowboys and Goff responded, dude. That is incredible, bro. Oh my gosh. Whips, can you give me the screenshot? I gotta show you guys this. Look, it's Jared Goff, and he's replying to Tyler's picking of the Cowboys to beat the Lions, dude. You can't just say that I look like every person in the world that has a mustache right now. Now, Paul Blart, I can kind of get behind that, okay? Farva, I can kind of get behind Farva a little bit. I don't just look like anybody with a mustache, man. Thank you for your 25, bro. Sam, love the tattoo. Weird to see you with no beard. Well, I mean, just to be clear, guys, the beard is growing back, right? It's not. Can you imagine if my beard didn't grow back? That'd be crazy. Like, my beard is going to grow back. We're healing this. I am going to try to finish my other side of my neck and my chin, like, ASAP. So ideally, I'm going to try and do it, like, before, like, January, get back down. It is going to suck, but I don't know about you guys, but when I'm getting tattooed, this is why I can't do a back piece, by the way. Like, I couldn't stand having an unfinished back piece, So...